So hello and welcome back to another video. So in this video we are going to recreate this viral effect, viral subject pass-through effect, and it's like really cool effect, but it's really simple to do. You can literally do it in any software of your choice, DaVinci, CapCut or After Effects, except for Premiere Pro, because Premiere Pro doesn't allow you to cut out subject automatically. But yeah, you can do on CapCut, After Effects and DaVinci. And then after learning this effect, you'll not only be able to do the effect, but you'll also learn the power of masking or the power of rotoscoping. I mean, cutting out your subject. So you can see what are the other things that we can do with our subject. So I'll show you that also, and the viral effect also. So without any further delays, let's just dive into it. So once you're inside of Premiere Pro, what you need to do is cut out the clip that you want this effect on. So basically, if you want the whole video to be like that, you can do that, but I don't want that, so I probably use it for a hook. So what I'll do is export this clip that I want the effect on. So I'll just simply go here, export, and I export it in the highest quality possible. So I'll export it in 4K because it was also recorded in 4K. It's a 2 seconds clip, so it won't be that long. And then open your After Effects. So once you're inside of After Effects, what we'll do is find the clip and copy here, and then make a composition out of it. So this is really important. You don't need to create a new composition and change the setting. The settings must be the same as the video. Now we need to cut out the subject from here. So what we'll do is, first of all, disable the audio so it doesn't disturb me. And then as you can see, this layer is called the Rotobrush tool. So we'll select here and double click on the layer, and it will open a new layer tab. So this was the composition, and this is the layer. Rotobrush cannot be used inside of composition because composition consists of many files and many layers, so it just can't detect your subject from there. So you need to isolate the layer that you want the Rotobrush to work on. Yeah, I think I explained it. So this is the brush, and you can scroll up and down to zoom in and zoom out from your subject, and I'll roughly draw on the subject and then let it do its job. So as you can see, it has done some mistakes. So what we'll do is hold Alt to deselect the objects. So we'll go here, from here to here, hold space to move or to pan in the scene. Now as you can see here, we need the brush size to be small. So to decrease or increase the brush size, what you're gonna do is hold Control and then left click mouse button and then up and down. That is how you're gonna do increase or decrease the brush size. So I'll decrease the brush size and then choose my hand, select my hands. So we only need to do this one time because the Rotobrush tool is exactly what it does. So it selects the subject automatically once you have told him what to select, but it can be pain in ass sometimes. So once you have selected your subject, what you're gonna do is move a little forward and see the selection, and most probably the Rotobrush tool will detect your subject and it will do a good job, and most of the time it does its jobs correctly, but it's best to see the whole thing right in front of your eyes. So as you can see, it is doing a good job. So yeah, it's pretty good. So once you are done with this, what you're gonna do is hit freeze, and this is going to lock the subject and cut out the subject from the clip. Now we are going to go back to the composition layer, and as you can see, the whole subject is now cut out and there is no background here. So now what we can do is export this, but in a transparent file format. So we'll go to export and add to render queue, and then go here and then select QuickTime from here and post render I'm not gonna do that anything, and change the channels from RGB to RGB plus alpha, and that is going to make our footage transparent. I mean the background will be transparent. Now select the output and then hit render. So once you have rendered your file, we are going to hop back into Premiere Pro, and this is the most important step, so pay attention here. First of all, let me import the thing. So this is the cutout footage. So first we'll type the text layer. So this will be the text, and I'm going to decrease the path a little bit and go to Essential Graphics, select it and change the font to tone would be good. Increase the size, align it. So first will be your background footage or the raw footage, then will be your text, and then we are going to put our cutout subject. Now as you can see, we have suddenly got our subject in front of the text. Now this is the first effect that you can make with this, method or this trick or whatever this is. So this is the first thing that you can do with it. Put text or anything behind your subject. So as you can see, you can literally put as many layers as you want, but for this tutorial I'm going to only put one text layer. So first effect is that. Now the second effect that is going viral is simply just duplicating the text layer above the cutout subject. Now you're gonna see that this is the same effect as the without the cutout subject, but what you're gonna do is select the text layer, the top text layer, and go down and turn off the fill and turn on the stroke, and that is how you can do this effect, subject pass-through effect. And we can change the stroke to inner for better viewing perspective. Now you can obviously change the text as you want, write whatever you want, and you can do this. Now this is the text layer, or this is the viral effect that is going viral right now, but this is too simple, so we are going to spice the things a little bit. So the effects that I'm going to show you right now will not be done inside of Premiere Pro. For that you need to open After Effects, and if you still haven't learned After Effects, or you think this software is hard, you haven't seen my channel, go and check out the other videos that I've posted in the past, and you will know that this software is literally the simplest software. Not the simplest, that might be exaggeration, but this is like, there's a bad rumor about this software that this is hard, but this is really simple. So what you can do here in After Effects is simply drop another the same footage behind the layer. So this is the same thing that we did here with the Premiere Pro, but what we'll do is just simply select the cutout subject and then apply an effect called, okay, you must not have this plugin. So what you can do is select the cutout subject and then go to effects. Where is the effects? Oh my god, I haven't used this tab for a while now. So yeah, effects and presets. So as I said, I just use this plugin. FX Console is a pretty good plugin, so it saves a lot of time. So search here fill, and we're gonna drop it on this layer. Now as you can see, the whole subject turns red, or it gives a kind of mannequin vibe. So I'll set it to white, and then you can add different effects and make it look good. So one of the area that is coming into my mind is this. So I'll decrease the exposure of the background layer, select this layer and add a deep glow. Now as you can see, this is kind of the dreamy effect, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is how this looks. Now let's talk about another effect. First of all, let me just delete all this layer. Yeah, Just Do Danny. I learned this trick from Just Do Danny. He's a great content creator. So I recently saw this effect and I was like, yo, this is really good. So to do the next effect, what you'll need is a clean background. I mean the sort that you have recorded. So you'll need a clean background without you, and the next thing is you need the cutout subject. So what you'll do is search for displacement map effect and then drop it to the background layer. Then go here and then select the roto layer. So we'll select that and then hide the roto layer. So as you can see, it is hidden now. Now what we are going to do is come to wrap pixel around and then hit the checkbox and then change the setting here. Now as you can see, now if you'll play back, you'll get this kind of invisible look. Let me just stop this. Now if you'll play back, you'll get this kind of invisible looking guy. So yeah, this is also another effect that you can create with this roto or masking tool. So yeah, so that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and then if you want me to break down another viral effects, let me know in the comments. And if you are looking to save time in video editing without sacrificing your visuals, then you can check out my presets pack. It has like almost 25 plus presets in it, and I've recently launched version 2.0 of this. Really, no, I haven't counted it yet, but yeah, it is near that 25 to 30 presets here. You can check it out. The link will be in the description along with other useful links that you want to check out as a content creator or video editor. And I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep creating. And what is the second line I should add, man? Be creative. So